The trivia question for this week is,
how many miles will Donald Trump's wall be if it was built?
stick around to the end of the show to hear the answer.
Now let's dive into our first story about the preamble.
With Ryan.
The 8th grade students for social studies had to sing the preamble for a class project. The preamble is an introductory statement for the United States Constitution. It is referred to in speeches, judicial opinions, and a schoolhouse rock song. The preamble was written on May 25th, 1787 by Gouverneur Morris, which took him 116 days to write and is still used today. Back to you, anchors.
We the people really enjoyed that story, Ryan.
Now on to the next story about the FFA program.
The Ross and FFA and Butler Tech chapter is starting an FFA exposure program known as Little Aggies. This new program is for 7th and 8th graders interested in learning about agriculture, FFA at the high school, or looking for a fun after-school activity. The program meets once a month starting January 16th after school till 4:30 in the FFA agriculture room at the high school. During this program, each middle school student will get paired up with a sort of mentorship group with a high school student from FFA. In teams, they will complete an agricultural activity that focuses on multiple areas of agriculture, such as food science, animal science, environmental science, and more. If you're interested, teachers have an information packet that you can fill and sign out. Thanks, and back to you, anchors.
You know how annoying it is when your classroom is either too cold or too hot?
Well, that brings us to our next story with Bailey.
Good news, RMS. We are getting a whole new HVAC unit. If you don't know, HVAC stands for heating, ventilation, and air conditioning. The project will start after we get out of school and will take about all summer to complete. That means that we will have a later start date for the beginning of the school year. Right now, we are still in the middle of a bid, trying to find the best HVAC unit for the best price. Let's hope it'll work, and back to you, anchors.
Do you know what the longest word is?
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious?
Actually, that's not it. Let's go on to our next story with Carrie.
Did you know the longest word in the English vocabulary is pneumonia ultramicroscopic silica volcanoconiosis? It is a lung disease in which you inhale very fine silica particles, specifically from a volcano. The longest palindrome, something that can be spelled the same forwards and backwards, is Tat-tat-tat, the song number 1911 in musician Jonathan Mann's Song a Day project. The most common word used in English history is surprise, surprise, the, followed by be, to, and of. Back to you, anchors.
Now it's time for the Motto Lotto. Hey guys, it's Lexi and I'll be doing this week's Motto Lotto. Good luck. Our first $10 winner is Anna Brown. And our second $10 winner is Ellie Finger. Go to the office to get your reward.
Has anyone seen Amber?
I haven't. Now on to Where Am I with Amber? Your first hint is this staff member likes to decorate with a moose. Your second hint is this room has 2 spinny chairs. Your third hint are these blue polka dot drapes. You guessed it, I'm in the Ace room. Could you find Amber? You guessed it, she was in the Ace room.
Now it's time for the answer to today's trivia question. How many miles would Donald Trump's wall be if it was built? And the answer is...
anywhere between 700 and 900 miles. Have a good day, RMS.